Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is just a little vlog on my first experience at the Arizona State Fair. I've lived in Arizona my whole life and this is my first time ever going, so just thought I'd document it. Me and my boyfriend and my friend Shelby decided to go, so here we go. After our first little lap of taking everything in, we got a funnel cake and we shared all of the food between the three of us because fair food. And next we saw the animals. We were gonna do the petting zoo, but there was honestly just a lot of overstimulated kids and overstimulated animals, so we were like, you know what, maybe we're good. Let's go see the ones that are just vibing over here. So we did. And I know they're just farm animals, but they're always so cute. I love animals just in general, so I will always take up seeing any of them that I never get to see every day, especially where my yarn comes from, like these guys. Got the clothed sheep and goats, then we got some naked ones. Then I really liked this part, honestly. I liked that they had the camel saddles and the camels there. Because a fun fact I learned about Arizona is that we actually did have camels in the past, but, someone had to put some experiments on them and basically take them out. Anyways, we got a fried Twinkie after that, and then that was the aftermath. And we rode the carousel just to digest our Twinkie. And I will always take up a carousel. I know that these are, a little kiddie ride, but I just love them. They're just fun. They're a good little classic ride, Our view of spinning around the fair. Trying to get a view of everything else that I might want to go on. Or any games that I'd want to play. Soundstorm right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That ride got me. That one actually made me sick. So Soundstorm, be very, very careful. Here's a little clip of it. Be very, if you spin, so it looks so much more innocent than it actually is, I promise. But if you like spinning, have at it. Like I said though, I got sick, so they were both feeling very icky too, so we decided to play some games for the rest of the night and try and win we wanted to try and win the big Kool-Aid man that you just saw, but we unfortunately were not winners this night. Maybe it was the nausea and the dizziness from Soundstorm, maybe it was just us, but we did not get any fair plushies tonight. Nope, there goes the bottle. Trying again. I think he gave us 2 tries for one scan of our ticket thingy. And we ended up not using all of our tickets, so we gave them to a family that was passing by, and they got so excited. I heard the mom and one of the boys say oh, I can go back and get this now, and her tell him you can go back and try and get whatever now. I don't know what prize they were trying to say, but I really hope that they got it, or at least, had some fun with those tickets, because we were just fared out, all of us. We could not anymore. There was there's nothing else we want to do. So we didn't want them to go to waste, so we just gave them away. There was still a 30 minutes left, so we did do a fun house. That was the last thing we did before we left. I will always take up a fun house as well. I like these little obstacle course thingies. It reminds me of the Care Bears movie, from the 1980s. I don't know if anyone will even know what one I'm talking about, but I loved that movie so much, and these just remind me of that, and my heart. And these squishy things, they kept getting more squishy as we went. I don't know if that was intentional or if that just happened with the amount of people, but it happened. And this plate, it vibrated. It kind of threw me off, but I was like, oh, okay, that's it. And this one, I sunk in at the very beginning, and I was like, all right. These guys always remind me of a car wash. Same with those spinny ones. Those spinny ones are actually a little bit of a challenge to get through. I am recording too though, but I struggled a bit. I'm not quite sure what those square ones are supposed to do. I don't know if they're supposed to move up and down or anything, but they weren't doing anything. The rollers were, this one was a lot more rolly than the other one. I almost slipped a couple times. And then over here, what was over here? Let's find out. The stairs. After Soundstorm, I was not brave enough to do that side, so I did the regular stairs. I did not have the coordination and brain power to figure that out at that moment. And neither did my friend. But my boyfriend sure did try. And he did a pretty decent job. He made it up. He did okay. His cardigan almost got stuck in there, but I mean, he made it up and it did not get stuck in there. That's what counts. We got some claps. And then over here, we got that roller thingy. That one had like waves in it, so it was actually kind of challenging to get through it. I couldn't get over the first little wave, the first hump, so I was like, well, I'm gonna just walk around it. My head was hurting. I was starting to get a migraine. I was like, wow, okay. But I didn't want to not have fun at the fair, so I kept going, man. I just kept going. And the conveyor belt wasn't moving. I don't know if it was supposed to, but it wasn't. So I was just walking. And then there was just kind of an abrupt ending. And then we had the slide. And it was actually a really slippery slide. I tried to like get in it or record in it, but I just could not. I kept slipping down at first. I was like, it's not gonna work out. And we got my friends and we got my boyfriend coming down. And after that, we gave our tickets away and then we left for the night. But it was really fun, even though I got sick. And I just decided to put in a little bit of a ride list. I hearted all the ones that I would want to ride, like Alien Abduction. I like spinning. That one was just a lot on me, I guess. So I would ride Alien Abduction, Balloon Ride. Honestly, I might ride one of the big top swinger ones. I don't like heights, but I've never ridden a ride like that, so I just might. I'll ride any carousel. I'll ride a Ferris wheel. I'll take up any sort of fun house or glass house kind of deal. And the Creepso thing just looked cute. I don't know. Bumper cars. We didn't get to do those, but I wanted to so bad, but I got sick first. It's okay. That's just how it was meant to happen. The Enchanted Castle is just another fun house. I would do the slides, you know. I'm just like, it's just the slides. That's why I'm kind of, you know, if it happens, it happens. Oh my goodness, we kept watching G-Force, and me and my friend were just like, no. We could never. Oh man, the Heidi coaster. We did ride the Heidi coaster. I unfortunately didn't get any footage of even the roller coaster. I did not want to record on it because I didn't want to lose my phone, and it said not, and there were signs saying not to, so I didn't. But we were like too hyped up afterwards, and we forgot to take videos after of the roller coaster, and then we realized as we walked away from it, and I just kept forgetting whenever we walked by it. But it was really fun. I actually would ride that one again. There was a free fall part with the spinning, and it was just fun. Obviously merry-go-rounds. What else? Soundstorm is coming up. Oh man, that one, I swear, oh my goodness, like I'm probably traumatized from it, but in the best way possible, you know? Like, I cannot stop thinking about it, and maybe that's what the intention of the ride developer wanted, but I also wanted to ride Rave Wave a lot, but nope, didn't happen. We didn't even ride a Ferris wheel because, like, it just didn't happen that way. And we also showed up at, like, 7, and it stayed until almost 10. So we stayed for a few hours before we got fared out. Soundstorm. I didn't like it, but I went on it. But yeah, next year I kind of plan on going earlier, probably closer to like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And then not riding Soundstorm. Definitely not. Probably riding like the softer rides first a little bit. I also wanted to ride the Wild River from Capri Sun, damn it. I missed out a little bit. But hey, thank you for watching, and please subscribe. See what else I post later.